What's up, motherfuckers? It's me, your boy, Angry Jackalope Robert R. Ricks. Yes, it's time for motherfucking story time. What's up, Bronx? It's good to see you, my brother. So, yeah, still sick. I look like shit, but fuck it. You don't tune into this shit to look at me and say, God damn, Rob looks good. That's not what motherfuckers do. It's not that kind of show. They don't tune into my shit to go, Rob's a sexy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Bronx, you are number one for reallys. All right. Howdy, howdy. You know what? I'm at the tail end of it. I can tell I'm at the tail end. Hey, what's up, Yak? How's Vixen doing? Did she go to the ER last night? I did some follow-up stuff, and I hope she did go get checked out, because, hey, Vix, how you doing? Did you go last night? How you feeling, man? How's everything going? Come on, don't keep a motherfucker waiting. I gotta know. I gotta make sure you guys are good and healthy and kicking and all that shit. So let me know. I gotta get my my stuff ready for us to do some storytelling. Some motherfucking storytelling. Let's see, which one was it? Where did I write it in? Was it, it was. I have it inside of my meeting book. That's where I'm doing it in. Yes, this is the one I'm doing it in. I am doing it in this motherfucker right here. Let's see. Let's get this ready so we can get some words. I was told I'm hormonal and fat. Oh, nice. That's, well, fuck. It beats the alternative, okay? Really does, because by what I was talking to my wife about it, she was like, that could have been heart issues. So let's take hormonal and fat not as a negative context, but let's take it as a relieving. Oh, okay, good. Still swollen today as I was last night. Okay. So, but as long as you're not dead, that's all that matters, right? Because I was worried about the heart shit. I forgot what my wife called it. She said something, it was heart related, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, you know, I'll take hormonal and fat any day, really, compared to what it could have been, because it could have been really fucking bad, and I am very glad that is not the case, because I would have been fucking heartbroken if something happened. So can't figure out what was wrong. Real shit. Hey, Lyra, what's up? Yeah, you guys might hear some screaming in the background. My wife and my two daughters are playing Mario. And they're having a blast. They're all, like, when they all die, you'll hear them scream and lose their shit. It's funny as hell. Alright, so I think one of the things that's going to be part of the story tonight, just so that it fits the mood and the sound, is the storyteller, whoever the story is going to be about, is sick. So I'm going to already put that as a conditionary thing, because there's undoubtedly going to be a couple of times during this that I'm going to cough. So I want that to be, yeah, I know, they still send you a fucking bill, you know. Some clot lab test was off. Crit? Was it a crit test? Hemocrit? I think it's what it's called. Mario Brothers on the Switch is what they're playing right now. Yeah, they should give you access, Vix. They should give you access to all of your labs. And if you want to share them with me, I'll hand them to my wife and see if she can add a little to it. Because there's a lot of times, fucking in the ER, she's doing this shit for the doctors. You know what I mean? Figuring out everything and everything else. So we'll just stay positive and just try not to let their incompetence and their stupidity get you down too much. Just try to rest and handle the symptoms, you know. Patients order to update my labs. Yeah. Yeah, they should be updating that as soon as they get all of their results and stuff. And normally, the next day should be available, but maybe because it was the weekend or something, I don't know. They're fucking stupid. Okay, okie dokie. So we will get this underway here. I don't expect a whole lot more people to show up. So just go ahead and let's start throwing out some keywords for me to make a story about. And ooh, it's fucking hot. It is hot in here. Whew. Can you tell that? It's like it's hot in here. Go-kart track did 50 miles per hour. That shit was awesome. Nice. Bloody Puss. Okay. Bloody Puss. Alright, so Death Wish Coffee and Beanie Babies. I'm gonna have to make those two separate words. Death Wish Coffee. Beanie. I used to collect Beanie Babies, if you can believe that. When I first met my wife, she liked them. Scalpel. And Greek Heroes. Gyros, right? Heroes. I think that's how you say it. I think you say Heroes. Those are actually pretty delicious. I like those. Greek Gyros. I say Heroes. I'm not sure how you're supposed to call those things. And that's okay. It's all good. Mortal Wound. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, I need 4 more. So give me 4 more words for us to work with here. Bloody Puss, Death Wish Coffee, Beanie Babies, Scalpel, Greek Heroes, the food. I'm sure I'm saying that right. And Mortal Wound. Oh yeah, Hey Little Bear was fucking awesome. Immortal. And Purple Realm. Okay. Realm. And Purple Vomit. Interesting. Purple Vomit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Runescape. Okay. Yeah, I can't say. Let's see. Yeah, Princess was awesome too. Sero Sang Guinios, Seren Sanguinios, Sero Sanguinios. Yeah, that's a little too verbose. I think we'll say Bloody Puss. I think that's gonna work out well. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 10. We got 10 words, guys. Alright, so we got Bloody Puss, Death Wish Coffee, Beanie Babies, Scalpel, Greek Heroes, Mortal Wound, Immortal, Realm, Purple Vomit, and Runescape. Well, you guys don't disappoint. You don't disappoint. Let me think. Alright, so I'm going to give myself a couple of minutes to get my thoughts together. And I kind of have an idea at least what universe this is going to be in. Okay. I think I've got my loose idea here. All right. Yeah, they're back there screaming their asses off, so I'm going to have to incorporate that into the story a little bit here, I think. Alright, so let's make sure my audio's good, looks good. Let's see, pronounce Zero saying Uas. Starburst, jelly beans, and story time with Rob. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. The screams in the background were a little distracting, but Michael didn't really mind. He was sitting in a public place, which he always liked to do with these types of meetings, even though he kept his voice low. The woman across him heard every word crystal clear. So, tell me again, what's the job? She looked around nervously. I don't know what happened to her, but I heard you are probably the only person that could help me rescue my daughter. Rescue? How do you know she needs to be rescued? What makes you think she didn't just run away or something? Oftentimes when people hire me for these types of jobs, I find their kid in the next town over, partying, hanging out with some older boy or some such. Are you sure this is exactly what you need my services for? She had a hard time looking at me. The scars on my face, my neck, my hands always made people a little uneasy. But she looked past that. She stared in my eyes. She nodded confidently. No, I know she was taken, and I know exactly who took her. Let me guess. Husband? Yes, my husband did take my daughter. Custody dispute? No. Actually, we've been divorced for probably 15 years. I don't understand a sudden need for him to abduct her. It doesn't seem right, but I know it's him. Why? Why would you say that? Well, because she had mentioned to me right before she vanished that Dad had been talking to her on the computer, telling her things. Such as? Well, he was telling her things, kind of embarrassing things about when we first met. I see. Would you care to elaborate on that? She shook her head. I'd rather not. It's helpful. It was sexual in nature, things that only he knew, so I know for a fact it was him that had told her these things. So your husband told your daughter your sexual exploits when you were first together. To what ends? See, that's the thing that perplexes me. I don't know why. I don't understand why he would tell her these things. I sipped my coffee again. It was strong. I wondered what brand was this coffee. It was very good. The waitress came over. Throw one in real quick, Backwoods. The waitress came over and I asked her, "Excuse me, I've been here before and I've had your coffee. This one seems extremely strong. Did you change it?" She said, "Yeah, we're using Deathwish coffee now." "Ah, it's good. It's excellent. Thank you. You guys need anything else?" "No, we're good." She walked away and I focused back on the woman. "All right. Well, here's the deal. I charge $500 a day, plus incidentals. And if I don't find out anything within 2 days, the job's done. If I don't have anything after 2 days, there's nothing for me to chase down." She nodded. I said, "Do you know where your husband is now?" She kind of looked a little nervous. She goes, "It's a little difficult, and I'm not sure you're going to believe me." I looked at her. "You'd be surprised at what I believe. Why don't you go ahead and tell me?" "He's not on this realm." My eyebrows perked up. "Really? What realm would he be on then?" "Well, he stays in the astral realm." I looked at her and I paused. Difficult to get there. She looked at me inquisitively as if, how would I know this? I've been alive a long time. I've done quite a few different cases. This one actually works. She nodded. "That's going to require hazard pay. Going to the astral realm is not something that's very easy." She nodded. "How much more?" $1,000 a day. It's just double." She nodded. "I can do that. I require it. Deposit now if that is fine." I gave her a card, had my information on it, watched as she pulled her phone out. She puts in some information. I heard my phone chime, knew that everything had been completed successfully. "I shall begin now." I got up. I walked into the bathroom, relieved myself, and walked back out. She was gone. The kids were still screaming behind me, and I turned and saw one was squealing in delight. I saw her tossing up and down what appeared to be some form of a Beanie Baby. So, those Beanie Babies came in all shapes and colors, but she seemed especially excited about this one. She tossed it up and down, and her friends were like, "Oh man, that's great, you got one." She smiled. I grinned and nodded and walked out. Getting to the astral realm was not an easy task. It would require a blood sacrifice as well as a few other materials which I needed. So I walked to the nearest occult store that I knew. It was a half-a-mile walk. Funny thing living in San Francisco. Never a shortage of anything in the esoteric realm. I walked into the establishment, waited. The lady smiled at me. She knew who I was. "What can I help you with?" "I need something to help me with a doorway." My words were fixed and slow to make sure she understood the emphasis of what I was alluding to. She nodded knowingly. She took me to the back room, away from all the bullshit that she sold most people. Went in the back. I could smell all kinds of stale, sour smells, different things that were, to say the least, not very appeasing. There was a jar filled with something that looked akin to bloody pus. It kind of hovered and floated with a bunch of bits and pieces inside of it. I wondered to myself what could possibly be used for. There was a commotion outside. She hurried to the area and pointed me to the shelves. She said, "Help yourself. I trust you. I know you'll pay for whatever you need." I nodded. This was not my first time here. Hell, this was probably not my first thousandth time here. I went quickly and collected everything I needed, made a list, put a note, and told her I would pay her when I came back. I wasn't leaving the store, you see. Everything I needed was right there. For me to cross from one realm to the other didn't require that I had to go outside to a special location. You could do it from anywhere. This was going to be a rough one, I realized. My head pounded suddenly, and I felt my throat ache. Ah, interesting. I went quickly and pulled a mare. The big scar that was on my neck throbbed, and I started seeing it rise and pink up ever so slightly. Ah, so I'll finally see who was the one that gave me this one. Now I was very excited. The scar on my neck had been there for the better part of 4 years, and I wondered who was the fuckhead who gave it to me. Seems I was going to find out. I went quickly and laid out different bits and pieces of things that I needed, and as I began to trace runes onto the mat, I started smiling. I could feel the power rising. The Runescape in front of me started to illuminate. A small portal started to appear in front of me. I paused for a second and wondered, did I really want to go through this? Every time you go to another realm, there is always a chance that you don't come back. But this time I felt I had enough to tether me to this realm and bring me back, no problem. So I reached out with my left hand, traced a symbol in the air, and then I grabbed into the portal. Passing from one realm to the other is not an easy thing. It feels much like I would imagine a Dingleberyy, hanging on precariously from a butthole that's trying desperately to squeeze you out. I got thrust through, held on for dear life, closed my eyes, opened it, closed it, squeezed it, lights just strobed. Suddenly, I was standing in a very thick atmosphere. It took much effort to move, to walk. Breathing felt like I was breathing through a wet sack. It was not an easy thing to do. I looked around. Where was I going to find my current prey? I closed my eyes. I thought about Mary Jones's explanation and her description of her daughter. Yes, I have a feeling. I have a vague feeling. And I turned and looked behind me. There was darkness there. It seemed to get darker in that direction. I looked forward. It got brighter. Interesting. It's not very common to go to the astral realm and actually see light. I was curious where the light was coming from, but my tracking instinct told me I needed to go to the darkness. Fuck. I guess I'll have to see what's in the light some other time. So I walked on. As I got closer and closer to what I could feel was her, I heard a sound, a faint sound, almost like flapping of wings. I looked above, didn't see anything, wondered, what could possibly be making that noise? Whatever it was, it had to have been big and it had to have been powerful, because movement in the astral realm was always an effort. Even walking for the half hour I had walked felt like I had done 2 marathons. This was not for the faint of heart. I walked closer and I could feel her presence. She's near. I got closer and closer, and I was perplexed. I was still surrounded by darkness. I figured, shit, well, it won't hurt anything. So I said loudly, Jasmine! Jasmine Jones! And I could hear a faint reply, yes. Where are you? Here. I could feel her, but I couldn't see her. Shit. This guy, the husband, he knows magic. Fuck. This is gonna make things more difficult. It was at that moment I felt the searing pain at my neck. Something was slicing me open. I reached with my hand, grabbed up, felt the wrist, squeezed, felt it pop, but the damage was already done. I pulled the hand back and saw a scalpel, covered deep in my blood. I tried to speak and gurgled. I fell to the ground. The man materialized in front of me, smiling, confident that he had killed me with a slice. giving me a mortal wound. But I had a fucking surprise for him, because I felt the neck heal instantly as he had slit it. See, I'm special. I'm covered in scars, but those scars happen before the event. I wondered who the fuck had slit my throat. See, I can't die. As far as I know, I'm immortal. He bent down, confident, smiling, thinking that I was dispatched, thinking that I was dead. Granted, I had broke his wrist, but he thought he had me dead. He bent down, rolled me over to look at his work, only to see a very faint outline of a scar. My eyes snapped open. He screamed out. I grabbed his throat, put him in a chokehold. Where is she? I will snap your fucking neck. Where is she? He made several passes in the air and suddenly she appeared. You, come here. She came to me. Don't hurt my dad. This sick fuck. What did he do to you? She looked down. What did he do to you? He made me eat something. I looked at him. What's your game? He's like, I am bringing him from here to our world, and I needed a virgin. Your own fucking daughter? Yes. I looked at her. What did he feed you? I don't know. It tasted like a Greek Heroes or something. It had white liquid and it tasted good, but I don't know what it was. Oh, fuck. I looked at him. Did you? He smiled. It's too late. It's already done. I snapped his neck and dropped him. She screamed. I grabbed her. I put my hands on her shoulder and I pulled the essence of it out of her. This was something I didn't do often. It always left residue. It always scarred my soul. This was not something I wanted to do, and I would be compensated for this, but there was no other way. I pulled it. I pulled the whole horrible event. He had masked most of it. The hero that he had fed her was the seed of a demon, and the way in which the seed was fed to her, well, it's better she did not remember this. I pulled it out, and I fought as the thing in me tried to get into my system. Good fucking luck, bastard. I dropped to the ground, and I started vomiting. Horrible vomit. This shit flying out. Purple vomit, green, yellow, red vomit. It just wouldn't end. But I forced it out of me, and it stood before me. This fucking sick thing. And I looked at it in its weak fucking fetal form, and it looked at me with angry eyes. Not today, shithead. And I stomped on it, and I felt it squish under my feet. The girl passed out. Good. I put my hand on her head, and I pulled all of the memories out. All of it. All of the things that he had shared with her, all the corruptible nastiness that he tried to do. And I shook my head. Well, it's good that this shit happened here, because the police can't prosecute my ass for killing somebody in the astral. No body, no weapons, no evidence, no nothing. Sounds good to me. I pulled on my tether, holding her close, and we slid through, back into the real world. The owner of the shop was standing there with a perplexed look on her face. Really? You had to do it from here? Time was of the essence. Yeah. You smell like shit. Yeah. Hey, the big scar on your neck. What about it? It's gone. Yep. Oh, fuck. So you figured out that one, huh? Mm-hmm. It was at that time I felt a brilliant flash, and I noticed that I couldn't see out of my right eye. She goes, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah. Tell me about it. She goes, your eye is fucked up. Mm-hmm. Sooner or later I'll find out who the fuck that was, but for now the neck's done. Carried the girl out, pulled out my phone, dialed the Client's number. She picked up quickly. So do you have a clue? Better. I have your kid. You need to pay me more. The shit I just had to do was way beyond hazard pay. Anything. Anything. Where are you? I'm about a block away from where we were. I'll meet you back at the shop. I hurry over. Kids are still screaming. Girl's still thrilled over her Beanie Babies. And I'm just shaking my head. I get close to the lady and she's looking at my eye. You might want to see a doctor for that. It'll be fine. Here's your daughter. I hand over. Daughter opens her eyes. Mom, what happened? I looked at her. I looked at the mom. She might not remember some of the bad stuff. How bad was it? It was bad. Okay. She goes, honey, you fell and bumped your head. I did? Yes, I had the weirdest dreams. I nodded. Residual. She'll be fine. She took her and walked away. I walked back into the coffee shop. I ordered myself another cup of Death Wish coffee, sat down, pulled out the mirror, looked at my right eye. Oh, motherfucker. When I find you, you're gonna die slow. I kept that residual nastiness from the other realm. I put it in my pocket, in my mind. I was saving this for somebody. This was gonna be fun. I chugged my coffee and sat there smiling, realizing I had made quite a bit of loot. The money was good. I sat there and smiled. Well, another day, another fucking dollar, another scar. Okay. Booyah. So that one, let's see. Bloody Puss, Death Wish Coffee, Beanie Babies, Scalpel, Greek Heroes, Mortal Wound, Immortal, Realm, Purple Vomit, Runescape, and Dingleberyy. So I got all of those in there. And this character right here, this character actually is from a book I'm working on called Scars. And the interesting thing about him is that he pre-heals. So he'll suffer a scar suddenly, and it's like based off of how bad the injury is, there is a variable timeline of when it will happen. So he gets a rough estimation of when he'll find out what's going on, especially right before the event. The scar really becomes a lot more acute. So that throat slit right there, he had that for a while, and it was a pretty big, deep scar. And so when he actually got to the point where the dude did it, he was like, okay, I got your ass, motherfucker. It's always a funny thing when somebody does something like blind you or something, and suddenly a moment after they do it, it pops right back, and they're like, what the fuck, you know? So it's a pretty funny thing. I've even kind of outlined things like severed limbs and things of that nature. So it's a fun fucking character, and I've been really anxious to write Scars about Michael. You know, because his memories date back, his earliest memories date back to Egypt, and you know, when he first uses one of his abilities. So he has several very interesting abilities, and I really don't know much about him. So writing the story will actually reveal a whole lot more for me. But he is kind of like a gun for hire private investigator, and sometimes law enforcement will utilize him, but he's always getting paid. Like, that's his thing. Like, he won't fucking do shit without money. He won't, like, you know, most normal jobs, he's like, fuck that. Nope, I'm not doing it. Because he's funny. Like I have a story that I did of him where he's in a coffee shop and this asshole's just being a dick. And there's this kid in a wheelchair. He's looking at this kid in a wheelchair and sees all of her scars and stuff. Realized that she wasn't always in a wheelchair. At some point, she was a healthy kid walking around, running and stuff like that, but she had gotten in a car accident. So he, like, you know, the guy who was being an asshole says, hey, get the fucking wheelchair out of the way. And he's like, let me help. And so he moves the wheelchair, and as he does, he kind of brushes her. And that's all he needs is just very faint physical contact. And then he opens the door, and he waves for the dude to go through. And as the dude goes through, he just very gently touches him. And so what he does is he takes the healthy legs from the guy, and he puts it to the girl, and he takes the the injury from the girl, and he puts it on the guy. So, you know, a few minutes later, the girl's like, "Mommy, look, my feet, they're moving." And she's like, "What? I don't understand." And so suddenly the daughter's like walking around, and he's sipping his coffee. He's like, "Oh, what a fucking miracle." And he walks out, and he starts walking down. He sees a crowd a little ways down. He's like, "I wonder what's down there." So he starts walking, and the asshole dude's on the ground like, "What the fuck happened to my fucking legs? What the fuck?" And as he's walking, he looks at the dude, and the dude looks at him. He's like, "It was you, wasn't it? You fucking Frankenstein motherfucker." He just smiles at him and drinks his coffee and keeps going. So he's got like a pretty morbid sense of humor, and he's got kind of an ability very similar to the Crow in that he can take experiences. So he can actually pull, like I guess the more I think about it, he's kind of like a sin eater in a way. Like he can take really horrible events and stuff like that. He can take them out. He can keep them himself, which is very taxing, or he can hand it off to another person, which is something he likes to do. So it'd be fun. It'd be fun. So Scars is another series. It's not going to be a one-off. That's going to be a series of novels as we learn more about Michael. But you know, he's a fun character, one that I've been thinking about lately. Just like H.A.P.P.Y. Oh my God, H.A.P.P.Y. Fuck, I got some scenes in that one. Holy shit, I have some fucking hilarious, I tell you, scenes on that one. I was telling my wife about it, and she's like, "That's fucked up." I'm like, "That's fucking awesome, right? It's fucking awesome." She's like, "That's fucked up." I'm like, "I know, right?" So, one of the things I've been able to do also while I've been sick here, like tonight I work, which I'm kind of like, fuck, I don't really want to work. I don't really want to fucking work, but I have to work tonight. But I'm super excited because I've been actually reading again. I was sick, and so I really didn't feel like doing much. So I grabbed Neil Gaiman's American Gods, which I was first exposed to by the TV series, and I was like, wow, TV series is fucking great. And the book is fucking awesome. And the crazy thing is, the author that has probably influenced me more than any other author is Roger Zelazny. I used to say Roger Zelazny, but I don't think that's right. I think it's Roger Zelazny. There's a Z in there. Anyway, the foreword in the American Gods, to my surprise, Neil Gaiman says, "Two old friends," and he had Roger Zelazny in there. I was like, oh my God, he's influenced by the same motherfucker as me. So I was all, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, it was great. It was fun. So, I'm looking forward to doing some more writing. I actually started last night. That sucks, Brian. This fucking YouTube notification shit is fucking retarded. It's retarded, I tell you. It's very retarded, actually. That bugs me. It bugs me. And I know a lot of people are getting the notifications on things really late. I saw some people complaining about it. They're like, fuck, man, this is fucking really retarded. But I started on Convergence 2012 rewrite last night. And, man, I found so many fuck-ups already. And then I found a lot of ways to make it better. So it's got a lot more of the backstory. It's a lot darker in certain areas. And since I made the declaration that all of my novels will have connective tissue to the yeah, we did already, Brian. We did Bloody Puss, Death Wish Coffee, Beanie Babies, Scalpel, Greek Heroes, the sandwiches, the food, Mortal Wound, Immortal, Realm, Purple Vomit, Runescape, and Dingleberyy. Yeah, we're 40 minutes into it. 40 minutes into it. I did that story pretty quick, actually. Could probably squeak another short story in. That could be a real challenge. See if I could bang a story out in like 15 minutes or something. That could be interesting. Yeah, we could try that. Since I don't want to ramble for another fucking 20 minutes. If you guys want to throw out another... Yeah, let's do another 10 words. Throw 10 words out if you guys are game. If you guys are tired, I understand. But if you guys want, we can do bonus. We'll do a bonus round. Bonus! We'll do a bonus. And if you guys want to bounce, you can bounce. Everybody else can stay and hang out. So if you guys want to throw it out, we can bang another quick story. And I think I have I think I might pull it into I have a hankering to maybe do some happy core, so let's see. So we got scars. This would be fun for scars. So yeah, so go ahead, throw out some words. We'll do bonus round. And while you guys are doing that, I'll take a sip of my original Coca-Cola. Split tongue. Ooh, nice one. Godstorm. Huh. Godstorm. Son of Zeus. What is Guthix? Bloody assholes. Okay. The cat who books. I don't know what that is. Belly button lint. Okay. Belly button lint. That's a funny one, actually. Zamorak. Guthix. So, are these names that you guys are throwing out? Guthix? Because I can... Okay. I don't know what Guthix is, but it sounds like a good name. So maybe I'll use that or something. Even... Saradomin. Zamorak. I like Zamorak. I don't know what that is. Zamorak. You're going to have to tell me... Some of these words, you guys are going to have to explain what they are, because... Wade Wilson, Deadpool. Yeah, I knew who Deadpool was. Deadpool. Body suspension. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Saradomin. I don't... Torture. Oh, they are name of gods and games. Okay. Torture. Oh, Guthix, Saradomin, and Zamorak are gods in RuneScape. Okay. Alright, I'm going to skip out on the Saradomin, just because that doesn't flow very easy, as far as trying to roll that in. The Cat Who Books. I don't know what that is, too. Is that a series? The Cat Who Books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think I have 10 now. So the 10 I have is Split Tongue, Godstorm, Son of Zeus, Bloody Assholes, Guthix, Belly Button Lint, Zamorak, Wade Wilson, Deadpool, Body Suspension, Torture, the Cat Who books. The Cat Who books. Okay, let me put that in their own things over here. So, and I think I got enough now. Split. Tongue. Godstorm. Son of Zeus. Bloody Asshole. Guthix. What can I write? Guthix. Belly button lint. Belly. I like that one a lot. Belly button lint. Zamorak. Wade Wilson. You're gonna have my kids and them having fucking fun, huh? Body suspension. Torture. And the Cat Who books. God of Balance, God of Chaos, Cat Who books are about reporter and a cat who solves mystery. Robbie R. Ricks the Tormented. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I got 10 here. I already know we're gonna set this one inside of I'm gonna set this one inside of the Happy Core environment. And let me set the stage real quick here. Cat Who books, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Yo, what's up? Kimo Jackson here, motherfuckers. Yeah, okay, so, you guys are new to the game. I'm here to teach you what's what. Obviously, you guys are a little bit shook after being exposed to the Yukai. I know, next level shit. Finding out that fucking vampires and werewolves and all that shit are fucking real is already bad enough, but knowing that there's some shit living in you, yeah, that can mind fuck you. It could play with you a little bit, but don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about early days, the shit I went through, when I was getting my boots laced up. Maybe you guys can glean a little bit of knowledge from this lesson, and that way you don't get caught slipping and don't end up fucked up. So I look over at the kid nearby, one of the new recruits. He's got a book in his hand. I said, let me see what the fuck you read. And he hands it to me. I'm like, the Cat Who books? What the fuck is this? It's actually very entertaining and good, sir. I would appreciate it if I could have my book back. Okay, fine. Please put it away, because as I'm explaining this, there's going to be some virtual reality and some other stuff that's going to pop in. It might make you a little bit unnerved. You might lose your lunch, and I wouldn't want you puking all over your pretty little fucking book. All right? All right. So the guy walks off, puts the book away, comes back. I got 6 new recruits sitting here. I eyeball each one of them real quick. I reach into my Yukai, and we scan them. Oh, shit. The guy with the book, not bad. He's got a level 1 power. Pretty good. I look at the rest. They're barely registering on a chart. Okay, that's fine. Everybody starts at 0. Everybody grows. Good. Let's go. All right. So, here I was. Really green. Rookie material at best. But I thought I knew shit. I thought I was the motherfucker. But, nope. Not the case. No Wade Wilson here, motherfucker. I was green as shit. So, there I was. In an alleyway, doing back support. All I'm doing is supposed to watch this back door. No big deal. Easy as fuck, right? Something comes through the door, cap them. No problem. Got my piece out, sitting there waiting, earpieces in, screaming, balking, blah, blah, blah. This is going sideways, yada, yada, yada. Snafu shit. Same stuff, different day, right? So I'm waiting. Door bursts open. I got motherfuckers sighted. Holy shit. It was a hot chick. And that's part of the rookiness. Because if you guys are seasoned, like my ass is now, you would have blew the bitch away, not even thought about it. But, like I said, this was new to me. This looked like a young, beautiful woman. I don't usually shoot young, beautiful women. So, nervously, I said, stop. She looked at me. She fucking hissed at me. Bitch had split tongue and all. Saw the eyes flip back in her head. She leaped up. Started climbing the fucking walls to the roof. Son of a bitch. I lay down some fire. I'm missing every single shot. And I thought I was a good shot. Really, I thought I was a good shot. I missed the fuck out of her. I think I might have wounded a couple civvies, but fuck. Happens, right? So anyway, I run into the building. I see one of the other guys, one of the senior guys, Sarge. He's looking at me. He's like, did you get her? No. Why not? I missed. Fuck. Fucking rookie. Where is she? On a roof. So we start heading up. We're running flights of stairs. Tell you, you guys better be good up on your cardio. Because if you're not good at your fucking cardio, this shit's going to suck. Let me just tell you, there's a lot of fucking running. Okay? A lot of running. So we're hoofing it. I'm thinking, there's no fucking way this bitch is still up there waiting. She probably crawled down on the other side, right? Wrong. We get to the roof, fling the door open. Sarge to my right. I'm up to the left. We come in. Guns hot. She's not alone. Sarge, what do we do? Stay alive. Fuck. So we fucking start firing. Bang, 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 bang. The one asshole to the right of her raises his hand, busts a straight, and I shit you not, God is my motherfucking witness, Matrix moves. The bullets stop. I'm like, what do we do? Fight. Fuck. Drop the guns, pull out the blades, get in position, and I'm staring at this motherfucker. So he sets off. He's standing in front of me. So I start saying, fuck it. Let's have some idle chit-chat. Hey, motherfucker. Name's fucking Chemo Jackson, bitch. What's your name? He says, I am Godstorm, son of Zeus. I look over to Sarge. Hey, what's the book say about fucking demigods and shit? Kill them the same. Okay. Sorry. I don't give a fuck if you were son of fucking God. I still gotta put you down. The girl lines up against Sarge. I'm like, good. Better him than me, because I already fucked up once against Honey. So, Godstorm lines up to me. He comes running in. Fast. Super fast. So I slide to the right. I got my blades out. These are modified Operator 7s. Let me tell you. They got an extra 3 inches in length. They are actually implanted with a special alloy that these motherfuckers hate. These special entities, oh, they don't like this metal. No, no, no. I guess Mr. Godstorm didn't get the fucking memo that this wasn't no regular human blades that I had in my hand. So he comes sliding, running, sprinting at me. So eager, so anxious. So I said, fuck it. So I slide, and I got him. Oof. I hit him hard in the stomach. Hit him, pull a blade straight back, hit the back, and I hit the back of the thigh, roll around, spin, and I wait for his recovery. He turns. This motherfucker digs in his belly like he's looking for some goddamn belly button lint. He pulls his hand back. He looks down at the blood, looks very irritated at me. Okay dokie. So, he makes a couple of passes in the air. Suddenly, there's a portal behind him. He's popping a portal. What do we do? Don't let him get away. He turns. I dive in, tackle his ass. I make skin contact with the motherfucker, and we both roll through. Portal closes behind us. Oh, fuck me. I get quick bearing, look around. I see bodies everywhere. Some of these are like kind of like those old tattoo piercing shows you'd go to where you see all the body suspensions and shit. But these motherfuckers aren't getting high. There's full fucking next level torture going on here. That's when I realized, oh shit, did I fucking go to hell? And I look at this motherfucker. Godstorm, son of Zeus. Motherfucker, are you a demon or are you a demigod? What the fuck? Make up your mind. He kind of stumbles. The cuts. He didn't know the cuts were special. See, once I cut something with yukai in them, the yukai itself, it hurt. And once the yukai starts to die inside of these motherfuckers, well, the yukai have one or two choices. They turn into a stone and preserve themselves, or they allow themselves to fucking die. It's pretty simple, really. He turned and spun at me and looked. Fire flaring in his eyes. He motioned and two other forms materialized behind him. Oh shit, he's got backup. He says, Guthix, Zamorak, help me with this fool. With pleasure, master. They charge in. Oh, fuck. Well, 2 on 1. I guess it's good I got 2 blades. They come in really fast. Big mistake. I let the blades go. Both hit dead center. Foreheads. Nice hits. The yukai in me starts to cheer. They love this shit. When a yukai kills another yukai, we get some of their essence. We take that shit. So if Guthix and Zamorak drop, their stones, their yukai, split from them, land on the ground. I make a very deft motion. Suddenly the beads are in my hand. Their power is magnifying mine now. My yukai starts to fire up. He looks at me. Motherfucker. Yeah. Let's go, bitch. So we start fighting again. So he comes at me. I fucking block his right. I block his left. Now, I don't have any blades. I'm going just barehanded against this motherfucker. He got claws, horns, hooks, everything else. But I know some shit he don't know. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the right moment. So he's hitting. I'm blocking. Bam, bam, bam. We're going toe to toe. This is some epic level shit here, people. And then he fucks up. He spins. He throws a haymaker. Who the fuck throws a haymaker? I duck. He overextends. He spins around. I stick my arm straight up his ass. I mean straight up his ass, because my yukai manifested as a blade that extended from my arm. So I thrust it straight up his ass, and let me tell you, that bloody asshole was a sight to behold. He screamed out, and I could feel his yukai solidify and drop to the ground. And I sat there confident, and I was victorious. I had took out Godstorm, the son of fucking Zeus. And then I looked around. Where the fuck was I? How do I get home? Oh, fuck. So, rookies, pay attention. If a motherfucker ports you somewhere, make goddamn sure you get a way out before you off that son of a bitch. It took them 3 weeks to save me. Rescue me. Retrieve me. However the fuck you want to say it. And that place I was at didn't have very good food. So, what did we learn here, rookies? Make sure there's always a exit before you off the motherfucker. Yeah, alright, good. Pay attention. Alright, guys, maybe there's a chance for you yet. I saw them eyeballing my necklace. How many yukai have you killed, sir? Oh, how many have I killed? At least 1,000 at this point. Well, where are all the beads? See, that's the thing, kid. There is a third option that a yukai can do. Yukai can die, yukai can stone out, or if the yukai thinks the new host is even better than the previous host, it will ask for an invite, and you can add that to your abilities. So how many yukai do you have in you, if I can ask? I smiled, and I allowed my primary to speak through for me. There are over 10,000 of us. And I smiled. Alright, end of lesson, fucking rookies. And I left. Okay, there you go. little bit about Chemo Jackson. Chemo Jackson! Split Tongue, Godstorm, Son of Zeus, Bloody Asshole, Guthix, Belly Button Lint, Zamorak, Wade Wilson, Body Suspension, Torture, and the Cat Who books. Boom! And perfect. 1 hour. How do you like them apples? Oh, 2 stories in 1 hour. Bonus, but ow. Hope you guys enjoyed that shit. I like Chemo Jackson. He's a fun motherfucker. I like him. He's a good dude. So yeah, it is the H.A.P.P.Y is gonna be just a fun fucking series to write. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this shit. That's gonna end our Saturday stream. 2 stories, 2 bang for ones. Awesome. We had a little bit of Scars and we had a little bit of H.A.P.P.Y. And incidentally, if you guys go to the what do you call it? The tacticalgeek.com, you can see Chemo Jackson with his Operator 7s rocking and rolling with his Yukai behind him. That's a little insider information for you guys. You guys can see his Yukai actually manifested behind him. So that's not something he's fighting. That's actually part of him. So as we continue doing these types of little stories and stuff, you guys will get more and more exposure to kind of the mythology behind it. You know, these will be like stories later on in the career of Chemo Jackson, but he'll be flashing back to stuff, and then when the actual story comes out, you'll see his origin story and how it progresses and the end of the very first story, which is fucking epic. Oh my god. It is so fucking epic that I'm just super excited. I can't wait to write that fucking book. But anyway, what I was saying earlier is I'm putting some finishing touches on revised Convergence 2012. It's going to be a bigger edition, cleaner, darker edition, very, very much cleaned up. Now that I have Lyra fucking helping me, like, really clean my shit up. Like, she finished book 2 of Magic Really Sucks, and she's diligently just picking away at book 3 of Magic Really Sucks, and I'm hoping to have the revision of Convergence 2012 done, and hopefully she'll, you know, add her gifts onto that and clean that up for me so I can relaunch that fucking thing. And then after that's said and done, then I'm going to be working on 3 books at the same time. I'm going to be working on Scars. I'm going to be working on H.A.P.P.Y and finishing up the Sordid Adventures of Farouk Funtuk and Jizzy J, the very first book on that. So that's my goal for this year anyway. But that's it, guys. That's going to be the end of this story time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I love telling stories, so this was a lot of fun for me. Even sick, this allowed me to kind of stretch my mental legs and actually gonna run around a little bit and do some stuff with these characters, and that's always a lot of fun for me. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.